When we communicate with other people, normally it seems we all desire for them to hear us or to hear our story or to hear what we have to say. Definitely, we want them to hear us. Most of us have heard that communication is the most important thing in relationships. I've heard that as well. In as much as we communicate in relationships or communicate on different platforms, whether in business or in relations with other people, I don't think it's the most important thing in any relationship. Saying that, is communication key? Yes, it is key, but there's something that is more important than communication: understanding or comprehension. There is no need for communication if the other person is not going to understand you, or if you're not going to understand the other person. I would think understanding takes precedence. That makes understanding more important than communication itself. Because I'm guessing the goal when we communicate is for us to be understood, or when we communicate is for us to understand other people. How many of us communicate with a goal for us to understand other people, or for them to understand us, or we just want them to hear us, or we just want them to hear the story? So there has to be skills for understanding as well, for us to learn how to understand each other. Because if you're going to communicate 1,000 words or 1,000 times and no one understands you, then absolutely it's a waste of time. The word communication itself is to impart, to transmit, to pass on, or to relay. On the other hand, to understand is to have a clear interpretation or a clear awareness of what's been communicated or relayed. So one of the things that we can train ourselves to be able to understand other people is to pay attention when other people are talking. Pay attention when other people are talking. Don't just wait to cut them off, or before they talk, you just cut them off because you want them to hear your story first. Trust me, the more you do that, the more you don't pay attention to other people, they will do exactly the same. That communication is just as good as invalid. So understanding one another becomes the main thing through communication. Try it. I'm telling you, you'll see a great difference.